So Nicolas Maduro calls himself the president. Now, just 2 days ago, he proudly shared this very presidential portrait online, talking about the undisputed institutional strength of Venezuela. Long live the homeland. Well, 48 hours later, the situation looks very different. Let's just take a look at Venezuela and its bordering countries in Colombia, Ecuador, Peru and Brazil. Now, the loud voice internationally is against the president. Let's have a look at what some of them have been saying. Ecuador, for example, they say the government of Ecuador reaffirms its support to President Juan Guaido. We will support all international efforts in this regard. And it's that international voice that's getting louder. Peru say we fully support the interim president. This dictatorial regime must come to an end. That's echoed as well in Colombia. We see the same in Brazil. President Juan Guaido and the freedom of Venezuelans is some of the most important things that must take place now. Cuba is a different voice, and we've heard that it looked like he was going to flee to Cuba waiting on a plane. Cuba stands by the legitimate government of Venezuela that's calmly and courageously facing this new coup attempt. That's the voice there of the president of Cuba. And also, this is what we see in Russia. The radical opposition in Venezuela, they say in this statement they've released today, instead of seeking to settle political disputes peacefully, Russia accused them of adopting this course of escalating the conflict, provoking violations of public order, staging clashes with the involvement of the armed forces. So we've heard from them. But in Europe as well, the voice of people saying we are unhappy with what's going on and we actually are not in support of the president is, for example, in Italy. They say there should be the expulsion of this dictator Maduro, who's starving and torturing his people. And that humanitarian slant is taken by Jeremy Hunt in the UK as well. Anyone in favour of the Maduro regime should see themselves for the shocking humanitarian crisis he has presided over.